Yeah, so that was a really key moment, and we should talk about that just because it was so
Sure.
key. And so this was one of the first, kind of cancellation campaigns in tech. This was about 10 years ago. And in retrospect, this kind of was the firing of the starting gun for a lot of what followed. But it was, I would say just for myself, it was deeply confusing at the time,
Yeah.
what was happening. And so basically what happened was this guy's name is Brendan Ike. He's a longtime friend of mine. He's the guy that we recruited to my first company, Netscape, in like 1994. He actually, this is true, single-handedly created JavaScript. Like he
Wow.
literally sat down over the summer and like wrote it himself, which is now, the most popular programming language on the planet. And so one of these incredible seminal figures in our industry, and also just like a wonderful human being, super nice guy, very community oriented, family oriented, super warm, always there for people. Everybody loved this guy. He was a key engineer at Netscape in the 90s. And then in the 2000s, after we sold Netscape to AOL, they, at that point, spun off the Mozilla Foundation to turn what had been the Netscape browser into open source, which created ultimately Firefox and a lot of the work that team has done since. Brendan was one of two people who, really led that spinoff. And at the time, I was very happy to help them do that. Fast forward to, I think it was, Eric, you'll remember this, like 2013 or 2014. There was all of a sudden this like massive blow up at the Mozilla Foundation at his workplace, which he was the CEO of at the time. And basically there was this kind of rediscovery that in, I think, 2008, he had given $1,000 donation to a California ballot proposition that was in opposition to legalizing gay marriage in California. And just to set the stage for this, I was pro-gay marriage way before then. I actually supported Gavin Newsom in 2004 when he was mayor of San Francisco, which, because he was the early, that was the first city in which gay marriage happened in the U.S.